Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Witcher 3. We're kind of in the middle of 3 quests now, as I've kind of haphazardly been moving through things. So, first thing we gotta do is take care of this bit here with the cemetery, where we have 2 ghosts who were unhappily married, and now they're unhappily dead in the same crypt. So now we just need to remove one of them from the crypt. Doesn't really matter who. I'm kind of tempted to take the woman's side here and go ahead and move the guy out. Don't know where I would put him, though. Hold on. We need to go around. Yeah, here, this way. Though it is his family crypt, so if we move her to her family, maybe that'd be good. All right, let's Okay, wait a minute.
Here lies Margot de Corentin.
Yeah, Margot de Corentin. So let's go ahead and move her. It's called loot, but sure. Earn with the ashes of. There we go. See if we can move her to her family.
If you truly must do this, then please, at the least, deposit me somewhere pleasant.
Sure, what'd you like?
All the same to me. Where do you want to go?
Take me to my mother's grave. It's in the old cemetery just outside the city walls. A lovely spot, almost on the lakeshore. The flora there, it's extraordinary, really.
Extraordinary flora. Where is it exactly?
Beneath the outspread arms of a chestnut, the tombstone bears my mother's name, Micheline Belrose. To think I failed to heed her when she warned me about that lout.
I'm tempted to take him too. You know, in the kind of idea of, you know what, if you can't handle it, then either one of you get this. I don't think they'll let me. Oh, they totally will. Oh, no, they won't. No, they won't. Damn. Damn. Okay. That's okay. She might be happy over there anyway. Let me go up. I don't actually want to read the tombstone. I just want to get out of here. So the other 2 quests are getting the rewards for completing the cleanup of the vineyards, and then getting the armor. The Grandmaster Feline armor.
So where's the grave? Under a chestnut, or so Margot claimed.
Here? Thomas Moreau, professor. Okay. Not quite.
Inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevde, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin.
Okay, so that was about the quest Yen gave us in her letter. Find the Burroughs tomb at the old cemetery. Okay, so it's this way. Here? That's gotta be it, right?
Micheline Belrose. This is it. Wow, that's done.
Okay. I mean, I guess I could get the reward. I don't really care about the Gwent cards. Again, it would be funny if they let me tear the Gwent cards up in his face. That'd be hilarious. I don't think they're gonna let me do that.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values
Stocks
peace
and the whip
quiet.
for those running riot. Not just one or the other, huh? Am I still going? I'm still going the right way. Okay. There's a lot of back and forth for this. Kind of wish they'd just teleport me straight there and just say, you know, you're gonna do this anyway. Yes, okay. It's a weird place. It's a weird idea to have the cemetery in the middle of the city. I mean, I know we do that nowadays, but it's weird to do it back then because, well, especially in the Witcher universe where there's freaking necrophages. You don't want those in the middle of the city. Watch him cheat us, that'd be hilarious.
With Margot's ashes, just like you wanted. Louis, you there?
Should have known he'd stand me up. All right, if that's how you want to play it.
Make Louis store stuff? Oh, and then we take his rashes and put them somewhere else? That'd be hilarious. Let's do it.
Please, put me back. Yes, I'm a fraud. I lied to you. I've no notion where the cards are, but I shall think of something. Just wait. Got it. A swordsmith. Trentin's the name. I skinned him at Gwent once, but he had no coin, so he promised me the pride of his collection, a lovely blade. Finely fashioned. I passed on before I could get it, but you could collect it in my stead. Just tell him Louis de Corentin sent you.
The dead Louis de Corentin?
That could indeed prove problematic. But if...
If... Go on. Come on. You can do it. Spit it out. I know you don't have any spit anymore, but, you know, you think you do.
I know. The man's a gambler, inveterate. His wife forced him to seek help, a hypnosis or some such. She believes Trentin no longer touches cards, would wager her virtue on it. Were she to learn he still plays Gwent, well, he'd be in a deep doodaloo.
Doodaloo? Is that actually a thing?
Thanks.
I don't know, we could get a nice sword out of it, but it could be a crap sword too. It's so hard to tell. It's probably going to be a crap sword, let's just be honest. But still, it could be entertaining. I don't think we have any really good Gwent cards sacrificed for it, but we could try it. That is not the door up. This is the door up. Okay. So where's the guy at? Okay, he is in town. Alright, sure, why not? Why not? Be funny if you have to sneak cards into his office or something.
No.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through all the way here.
A witcher?
Alright, in here? It's gotta be in here. Of course, everything's frickin' dark. It is upstairs. I mean, candles don't give off that much light, but how do you get used to being this much in the dark all the time? Oh, here he is. Hey, dude.
The best steel in all of Toussaint. Take a gander.
Here to collect Louis de Corentin's sword.
Ha! That's rich. De Corentin's dead. Who are you? His brother? His lover? Louis never mentioned either.
Maybe so. But he told me a bit about you. Heard you used to play a little Gwent. Had a habit, in fact, till your wife helped you kick the addiction. Real treasure, wife like that.
Ah, the bumpoke. Ugh. Here I thought I might hang it over the mantle again, with Louis gnawing radishes from the underside. But it seems I must.
So, silver or steel? My guess is going to be steel.
So be it. The sword's yours. But don't leave me high and dry. Give me a chance to win back my dignity at least. Perhaps a round or three for coin?
Hell no.
What
Hell
about
to the no.
wife? Not afraid she'll...
In my home, what I say stands.
Ha!
Women have got no power.
Not true.
Besides which, the wife's away for a few days visiting her sister in Belhaven. So, shall we play?
Abso-fucking-lutely not.
No thanks. Think I'll pass this time.
Bambot. But a no's a no. I'll not insist, no beg. Your loss.
Take care now.
Be funny if the sword sucks. Then I sell it back to him. So that's better than what I currently have, but that's not the one he gave me. Here it is, down here. Forge and Fire sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Who knew? Who would have guessed? Who would have thunk it? Who would have imagined the possibility or even dreamed of the notion that the sword for this quest would actually totally blow. Okay, so... I mean, if he sells swords, I'm gonna sell him the sword. I'm gonna do it. Can't stop me. It's heavy armor. I don't want that. It's heavy armor. I don't want that either. That is a crap-looking pair of pants. I don't want to wear those. So then we'd sell him everything except, of course, obviously the Mastercrafted feline armor.
Oh, look! A witcher graces my humble forge.
So you don't remember me at all then. All right.
Show me what you have.
Never mind, I haven't actually moved, but that's okay. So here, you can have your sword back. If you pay me some cash, which you might not actually have enough of. If we do some dismantling, we can give him some more coin, but even with that, I don't think he's going to have... Is he going to have enough so we can... Okay, no, totally works out. How about when we get to the armor? I mean, he doesn't use... Or, yeah, okay, so you can't buy that. You can barely buy that one. You can't buy that, though. Okay, so we do some dismantling, which we should probably be doing anyway. Like here, I don't need that. Nope. Hold on. That is a crafting component. Do not take that apart. If anything named junk, obviously we can. Copper platter. I mean, we took a lot of things from the graves, so... Spoon made of pure gold is other. So we could sell it or dismantle it. Actually, let's dismantle it. Bunch of silverware. Golden casket. Pure silver is junk. That's pretty funny, but okay. Copper case. What about this? Another casket. Okay. Crafting components. And the flask is junk, so that just turns into glass, I think. Okay. And the bottle is junk. The mug is junk. Old sheepskin. And of course we can also, yeah, tear down any of the notes that we've already read. Not that we get very much for them, but still, it's something. Hey, he's earning most of his cash back. Not quite all of it. A patched up vest. Yeah, how bad could it be? Considering the stuff that, you know... Okay, that's just feathers, okay. Corks, which turn to iron, okay. Meteorite pickaxe. Jar. Bunch of just regular old parchment. Inkwell. Oxide. Well, we have a lot of stuff here. Well, you might get all 2,000 back then if this is what's going to happen. Yep, dismantle the pickaxe too. And the candle. Loot. Rotten flesh. Skull. Toussaint knife. Okay, there we go. I think we've actually reached the end now. So now it should just be these. Rotting flesh, and then last but not least the bear hide, and then everything else should be crafting components. Yes. How about up here? They are also crafting components. Okay. Don't remove any upgrades. Should probably repair everything. Should repair that too. I think I'm just going to sell those to you, so no need to repair those. Oops. There you go. And then go ahead and quick sort for me. Alright, should be good enough. If you have any repair stuff, I could probably use it. Yeah, you can. Sell me those. Okay, go ahead. Sell me that. It's the Master Weapon Kit, which is a little bit overkill. I don't think we've ever actually used that. Amateur one is probably not as useful, but I'm still going to get it. And all this is just parchment, right? And that's a diagram. Amateur Weapon Repair Kit. I guess if we make them, it's possible that would be cheaper than actually just buying them outright. So sure, I'll go ahead and buy those two, and then we'll see. Can you actually craft them? If I could make like 10 of them, that would be great. So that'd be tools. So yeah, weapon repair kit. That's 15%. So I want Journeyman's weapon repair kit here. I can make 4 of them really quick. 14 each. I don't think it's actually that much cheaper considering the components. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to go ahead and craft all 4 of these. We could buy another set, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Okay. That should help us.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
Alright. Yeah, some people are really picky about that, you know. Never say goodbye. It's always see you later. I don't know. It's like it's a... Okay, now I'm totally turned around here. It's like it's bad luck to say goodbye. Okay, I can't actually see worth anything. Okay, there we go. Didn't realize that was a door. Oh, and there's a quest guy over here. Or girl. Somebody.
Out of serendipity. I'm so glad you're back.
Oh, don't tell me you have a problem with centipedes and mad flowers.
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Middle of the night.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
Kind of you.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get.
Alright, so we just get some random money for something our
Gotta stop
character
by that bank.
did outside of our control.
One
Okay.
of the knights withdrew from the tourney.
Okay, so we do still have to get the reward for dealing with the noises. He'll probably be entertained knowing what it was. We could probably also wait till daylight. Oh, hey, just a marker in the middle of the town. I'll appreciate that. Don't know if we're gonna need it, but I appreciate it nevertheless. Think we need the stairs up.
Blood's worth less than wine.
And there should be a door around here somewhere that we can use. How about this door? There was a way in. What was the way in? It was around...
The beast is
past this
punishment
person.
for our lax
Was it past this
morals.
person? No, it's through
No,
here. Okay.
Witcher.
And then upstairs. This guy just throwing up in the middle of the frickin' hall. Also, why is it so fucking dark in here?
I
carry my own
wouldn't
torch?
mind
We have to carry
if
my own
that
torch.
beast devoured me. I'd get some peace at last.
Hey, there's stairs. Having to carry your own torch in the frickin' inn or bar, kind of absurd.
Here's some free advice, Witchman. If you've no
Where is he?
reason to live to spite others.
Hey there. I'm done. Cemetery ought to be real nice and quiet now.
To sleep in my own bed once more. The clogs has grown intolerably loud. The punters bellow like men possessed. One madman especially, always shouting, "Order in! Order in!" But tell me, at the cemetery, what was it? Beasts, as you claimed?
Just a marital spat, actually.
Nope. Just a marital spat.
That's it? But they hollered like skewered polecats.
Well, they are dead.
Sorry to bother you with such a trifle. Here for your trouble.
Somebody's got to deal with ghosts, though.
Thanks.
And he actually paid the full amount when we actually told them the truth.
If you've no
See?
reason to live,
See? Instead of that guy in Skellige who shorted us, we said, oh yeah, well, it's not a real dragon, it was a dragonling. I gotta handle that myself. Well, no, you actually couldn't have. You would have died. This guy at least appreciates the work that goes into it. He paid the full amount. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So anyway. We have the wine battle, or whatever the hell it's called. Wine wars. There we go. We solved all the problems. So we should be able to just take the nearest fast travel Yeah, let's go down to Leobud's Gate. I guess we don't even need to do that. It's right over there. Alright, let's go ahead and meditate, because I'm tired of walking around in the dark. We had to be in the dark because that's when the ghost would talk to us, but now it just seems silly to carry a torch, right? Okay. And probably save the game. There you go. Yeah, this one would be kind of silly. Kind of silly just to use fast travel when it's already so close. We might want to use Roach just to speed things up a little bit. That's where you are, Roach. There you are. Let's go.
Go, go.
I mean, theoretically, we should go on the roads, but I think it's totally fine to do this. Excuse me, guys. They should be happy with the way things are set up now. I need to somehow work my way around here, I guess. Are they up? They might be up. I would not know where they are. Where are you guys? I jumped through the horse there for a second. That was weird. Where are you guys? Oh, you just decided to take some wine and cheese and wait for me to finish my work. Well, okay, I would be mad, but they are staying out of the way, so, you know, gotta give them some credit there.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus, officially, by the power vested in me, I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard, and trust that you shall make good use of its grounds and resources.
Are they gonna end up dating now? They did seem to find each other attractive.
I can already smell the grapes ripening in the sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
Good, that'll help me buy some good armor.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
Okay, so that's done. Now, we get to... Well, yeah, wait 3 days. Okay, so that's not a big deal. So, let's go down to there, because what I want to do is fast travel up to here, from get my stash, get all my feline armor, take it down to one of these armors. I forget which one. No, the Grandmaster Smith. Yeah. And have him assemble it. Now, theoretically, there should also be a Grandmaster Weaponsmith. Well, actually, this guy might be able to do everything. He might be able to do everything. We'll find out. Okay, so we need to go south. Southish, and then we get north. Sometimes you have to go down to go up. Oh, that's kind of creepy, actually, seeing the easel there. Considering what we saw in Heart of Stone. Alright. Okay, so we want to go up here. Not the turning grounds, but yeah, the vineyard. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? This is the land we own. That's why there's a stash here. Because, right, we were given the deed for this land, right? Doesn't make any damn sense why they gave us a deed for this, but they did. And we can loot this, but basically we'd just be stealing from ourselves. Where the hell's the stash? Over here. It's also strange no one hears the me. Oh, these guys are just random peasants. Okay, thanks, peasants. I guess that means I have my own staff now. Hey guys, oh, here we go.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corfu Pien.
Okay, so he'll run this while we're gone, basically, which is going to be all the time.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great.
You say so, buddy.
I can already see I'm in good hands. Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colourful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant.
Well,
they say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards.
I enjoyed his work.
He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck, and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Sure, why not take a tour? If this is supposed to be our land, we should take some responsibility for it, right?
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
So, cutscene, or do I actually have to follow him? Okay, actual cutscene, alright.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
A little ramshackle.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Dragged, huh? Okay. But you must enjoy your work.
Quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Alright, I mean, that's probably going to be, in Geralt's view, the most comfortable beds, but he's also slept in some pretty fancy beds too, knowing,
Baron
a lot of
Rossel
sorceresses.
ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Can you make olive wine? That doesn't sound like a good idea, but you can make olive oil, though, and that could definitely be worth a lot.
Down below
the cat doesn't like us.
Where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest, aged in oak barrels. It provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Okay, what's all the argument here? Jeez.
Wink, wink.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Yeah, but we just learned Lebioda was a scam, though. There's no actual such prophetess, apparently. At least that's what the ghost said.
Monsieur Boleus' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Nice archways that had any particular use. It's like a
Madame
storage
Nina
area.
planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Major Domo, please. Call him by his title. Come on.
A bushel of crypts is more a burden than that steel of yours.
Alright, this guy's pace is a little bit off, so it's making me having to stop or run up right against him,
We had
so
to summon a witcher to do their work.
it's unfortunate. That scythe looks super dangerous, but right. So is that it?
This
This is
served
stable.
as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Any roach, really. You know, we do seem to go through them. Another aging cave.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Oh, right. This was this spot, wasn't it? Okay. Totally didn't even pull that together. This is where that was.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Definitely could. Look at that. You gonna take me inside now? Come on, let's go.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. One must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
So, another money sink? We're talking about another 10,000 to do here?
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Okay, let's go and try work on the house, see what happens.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5,000. Okay. Then we can totally spend 5,000 here and still have 5,000 left for... Actually, we'll have like 7,000 left to do the feline armor, which I think will be just enough. So sure, let's do it.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around.
Maybe some more lightning.
Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
Okay, so we just spent 5K. Let's go look at our stash. Okay, we can put stuff on our armor stand. Interesting. Be kind of funny to go ahead and put the stuff we're wearing right now, because none of this is feline. And then we wear the feline to the spot, right? So yeah, let's do that. Let's grab the feline stuff from storage here, which is where? Thought for sure it'd be up here, but I don't see it. Usually just a crate or a chest somewhere. Did I miss it? Or okay, maybe it's through here and around this corner. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. There's our stash. Okay. So, there's our feline boots, feline pants, right? Feline gloves, feline swords. And we don't care about the rest of those. Okay. We're good. Go ahead and trade out here. So, wear these again. Things are going to look a little bit different when we get to Grandmaster status, no doubt. All these are empty, right? Yeah, we can place trophies. Oh. That's a nice idea for trophies. I wish I'd known that. I would have kept some. Though, then again, some of our trophies are a little grotesque, shall we say? I'm not sure I want a head of a basilisk staring at me while I sleep. Just seems like a generally bad idea. Okay, so at the armor stand, we can totally do that. Yeah, do the Newman trousers, hunting gauntlets, executioner's boots. There you go. Oh, that works out pretty nice. Then we get to keep that around and not have to actually wear it, because we'll be using the Grandmaster stuff for a while. Probably a significant while, actually. Okay. Is there a fast travel marker from here? Please tell me yes. Yeah, there is. Okay. It's funny they call it Corvo Bianco. Why not just call it Geralt's? I guess there's a tradition to these things, right? You can't just go renaming something randomly. You have to have some kind of respect for their traditions. You know, the place has always been called Corvo Bianco. Okay, so we have our stuff. Now we go down to the Master Armorsmith, who is here. Yeah. Sorry, Grandmaster. The Matina Gate here. That should take us pretty close. I'm not sure we're actually going to restore it to full glory. I don't know if we're going to have that kind of cash just lying around.
I must see a medic.
Though I suppose if I go to Skellige and do all of those question marks, it's possible there would be enough in the smuggler's cache to make it work. That's tempting. I could do that between episodes, maybe.
Prepare to witness wonders at the annual
That might take us a few in-game days. Might even take us a few real-time days. I have actually totally passed this. It's down this way. Because I was following the GPS. Hello, hello. And it was through here, right?
Nice tune.
There we go. Hello, sir.
Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Okay, so let's let him craft something. That's odd that it actually gave us... Oh, and he paid for us, too. Odd that it gave us a completed quest for that, but I guess each one of the sets are their own subquest. Okay, I'm good with that.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Like, you take the clothes off my back and make it better, basically, is what I wanted me to do. Oh, right, but we're missing pieces. But, he's selling it. Oh, but that is hugely expensive. Oh my god. $45.73 to make some dimaterium plate. $7.82 for infused silo. Okay, we've got to be able to make this ourselves, though, right? Enriched dimaterium plate. Can we? Can we make this ourselves? Enriched dimaterium plate. We need dimaterium ingots, which requires dimaterium ore, which I just don't have. Which requires dark steel and meteorite. I thought I had... Okay. Whereas dark steel ingot and meteorite silver ingot. I can make dark steel ingot. And meteorite ingot, you say. I don't know if this is actually cheaper. It might be. You said meteorite ingot, right? Okay, hold on. Let's do that. Enriched dimaterium ingot. Requires dimaterium ore. Requires a meteorite silver ingot. It's always good to check these things, otherwise I would have gone the wrong thing and I would have been upset. Okay. Then, okay, enriched dimaterium plate. Requires enriched dimaterium ingots. Require 2 dimaterium ores. I only made 1 of each, so dark steel ingot. Meteorite silver ingot all the way down here. And actually I can make a lot more of those. I don't know if this is actually cheaper or not. It's not feeling cheap right now. Okay, dimaterium ore. I need 2 of those. Okay, now dimaterium, enriched dimaterium ingot requires enriched dimaterium ore. Okay, we have those pieces. Right, so I did that wrong. That's okay. I mean, maybe it's not okay, but it's actually totally fine. Okay, so... enriched dimaterium plate. Oh, I need 1 more of those. Oh my god. Okay, so... enriched dimaterium ore. Okay, so there we go. And I need 1 more of those. I'm not actually sure that saved me any cash. Because I moved around and did that wrong, I think. So, I might have... yeah, I might have spent 2K on it anyway. So, actually, I'm not sure it actually mattered. Okay, well, whatever. Anyway, and these are only the boots. These are only the boots. Grandmaster feline boots. And then infused Slizard hide. I don't even know if I know the recipe for that. Okay, so infused Slizard hide. I do have all pieces. Okay, it just requires some infused crystal and some cured jackknife leather. Done and done. But what do you think that all pieces include that? Most likely, right? Let's look at the chest armor. Grandmaster feline armor requires infused Slizard hide and enriched dimaterium plate. I mean, I guess I could just buy those? $45.73. I don't know. That's still more expensive, right? Alright, dimaterium plate. Let's do 1 more dimaterium plate. Crafting component. Okay, enriched dimaterium plate. Requires enriched dimaterium ingot. Requires enriched dimaterium ore. Which we have. Or, no, we don't have. Okay, so 2 of those. 1 of those. Okay, 2 more of those. Keep an eye on the cash. Let me know how much I'm spending, because I'm not actually paying attention. And then also, infuse Slizard hide. There you go. All the way back up. Chest armor. Okay, Grandmaster Feline armor. Here we go. It's plus 35. Go ahead and build it for me. Okay. You can also make a feline crossbow, which I already have, right? Item must be upgraded to Grandmaster level to unlock bonuses. But how do I unlock that? I don't know. So can I make a Grandmaster? Thought I could. Grandmaster Feline Silver Sword. Requires Dimetarium Ingot again. Boy, we're going to go through a lot of Dimetarium Ingots. Okay, so enriched Dimetarium Ingots. Not just regular ones, enriched ones. Okay. Enriched Dimetarium Ingots. Pieces are still missing because we need enriched Dimetarium ore. I don't know how many of these we need, so... Oh, I'm out. I need orichalcum ore. At this point, isn't it worth just... Well, okay, we can buy this. And then go ahead and make this. And then make this. But I think we just lost out in terms of how much money it costs. 'Cause we're down to 6,000 already. I don't think we're going to be able to afford it all. I wasn't expecting hugely expensive stuff like this. We need one more Dimetarium ingot. Just buy it. It's 2,000 though. And this is going to cost me 2,000 to make. Okay, do I really want the steel sword or when do I want the silver sword? Steel sword's not that much better. It's definitely better, but it's not that much better. It's only plus 9. If we go to the silver sword and look at this, requires the same components, but it's plus 49. That seems like that would be definitely worth it. I really want the bonus for 6 pieces, though, because that I do more often than strong attacks. I don't think I've ever done strong attacks. So here, we'll buy this. Then we'll craft this. That's pretty much all my cash. I could grab the boots, maybe? 782 and 4573. Nope, no way. No way. Alright, well... Yeah, they have a huge money sink here, so at some point we're supposed to be getting tons of money, and we really haven't been doing that at all. Okay. Well. Toussaint Ducal Gardensman's book. Boots are plus 14. This doesn't match, though. Viper boots, how much would it cost to make these? 154. We could totally do the Viper set. To finish up the rest of it, and still be better off than where we were. So let's do that. Do the Viper boots. Then do the gauntlets and the Viper gauntlets. Assuming they are available here. There we go. Viper gauntlets. There isn't a Viper sword, is there? Don't think so. No, Viper silver sword. There we go. But it's hugely, hugely bad because it's level 1. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize it was that bad. There's some really interesting names in here too, but unfortunately most of these are pretty junk. Alright. Order of the Flaming Rose is now actually really bad. Okay, Turtle Chair. Looks good. But I don't know how this compares to the Feline. That would be plus 65. The Feline Steel Sword. Grandmaster. Plus 9, so actually it is better. So yeah, maybe it isn't actually worth it. Maybe it isn't actually worth it. Because the thing is, I'd want to trade out for what protects me best. And these bonuses are interesting, but not as helpful as I want them to be, so maybe I don't care. Viper trousers, components missing. Cured Draconid leather. I should have Cured Draconid leather, but I don't. Should be able to buy it really quick, or make it really quick though. So the price there is $524 for Cured Draconid leather. See if we can make that better here. Secure jacketed leather, I can make for 102. Yeah, definitely worth it. Save me 400 right there. And then go back down to the trousers. There. Build that. And then the last part, because I mean, if I'm not going to make the feline stuff, then fuck it, right? Let's just go ahead and, I mean, maybe the swords are worth it, maybe not. Steel sword definitely isn't worth it right now. Or the silver sword. I need the chest piece. It's not the crossbow. I might need the components because I might need more Drakenlead leather here, but we'll see in a minute. There we go. Chest armor. Should be Viper armor in here somewhere. Viper armor, there we go. And sure enough, we need cured Drakenlead leather. Not a problem. Build that out right now for you. And there's the Viper armor, which is actually worse than the armor I am currently wearing. Right, because I traded out the feline. Okay, so it is worse than what I'm wearing right now. Okay. Everything else I think will also be worse because I don't think I have anything higher. Grandmaster feline armor, which I'm wearing right now. Other than that, no, I don't have anything higher. Okay. I mean, I still... like I said, I want the best stuff possible, and that's what that is right now. The upgrades I don't care about right now either. Alright. Can you make me some more tools? Oh, no. Nothing for our master repair kit. Okay. So just repair everything. Yeah, sure, repair those. Why not? Don't want to remove the upgrade. Don't want you to dismantle anything. I have a couple of things, but not really right now, no. Do I have anything to sell to you? I could sell you my current Grandmaster stuff, but I kind of want to keep the Viper stuff because that's kind of important. And of course, the silver swords, I don't know if they're actually... These are actually far, far worse. Oh no, there we go. Silver swords, okay. Alright, I'm not going to care about any of that right now. Thank you very much.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Alright, doesn't actually look that much different. A little bit more flair here and there, but doesn't actually look that much different. Okay, so anyway, let's go ahead and put on the Viper stuff. So, Viper boots, gauntlets, and trousers. There we go. Okay, that works. Look kind of plain, but that's alright by me. Then trade out the silver sword here. And this is still better by far. 327 compared to... Yeah, by far better. And we still have the Burning Freeze. One has armor piercing, one has stagger, but other than that, pretty similar. Obviously, the feline the steel sword has a better chance for crit, and the bleed stacks, which is nice. But I'm not gonna worry about it yet. And we can't afford it. We need like another 20,000, something nuts. Did not realize it was gonna be that nuts. And we might even find a better sword on the road, so it's so hard to tell. Okay, so let's go back to our estate. We kind of just emptied our coffers here for no good reason.
Top due this season.
Well, is it for a bad reason though? I don't know. Let's go see what this quest is, and then we'll go back to our estate and fill up our stash.
From the friseur Jean-Louis Ludovic.
I don't know, was it a bad... I don't know if it was a bad investment. It's definitely a money sink either way, but is it worth it in the end? It might improve my survivability in terms of getting the armor.
What does they call you?
Disperse! The exhibition of the red...
What do you
Please
got?
disperse! The exhibition is closed!
They disperse pretty easily. Nice little soldiers, though.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiote, give me strength. I can't bear this, please! I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait! Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Oh, here we go.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you.
Is she just standing out giving free samples? What's going on there? This was a weird shot. I guess I wasn't supposed to be focusing on her, but she was in frame and in focus.
Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
You like your double window, don't you?
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
Not just the testicles.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals. Certified and authenticated.
Wait a minute. You're telling me this is life-size?
Directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
I mean, it's a weird contract to be sure. Doesn't exactly seem like my sort of work, but
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Me, pick me.
Got my attention. Now tell me about this Reginald, all you know.
There's so much to tell. Legend has it he and the architect Faramond planned and laid out Beauclair.
Impressed already.
In particular, Reginald took great pains to devise escape routes for lovers caught with their pants down. Literally and metaphorically. He later made frequent use of them himself. Not out of fear, mind you, but to avoid having to kill his rifles in duels.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. It won't work out.
Great balls of granite. Cute. I couldn't, for some reason. Oh no, there we go. We are, in fact, on this quest. Alright, what do we got?
Don't worry, Reginald, don't worry.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
There's got to be something else in the area. Oh wait, there we go.
Dried blood stain.
Dried blood? It'd be funny if the statue was bleeding. That'd actually be, well, hilarious, disturbing. One of those.
Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
Well, that should be easy enough, assuming we can follow the traces. Yeah, there we go. There's another piece over here.
Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool.
It'd be funny if it was the keeper himself, but I don't think that's
Don't worry,
true.
Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
So, okay, we already looked at that. Is there another piece over here, maybe? Maybe down? The cologne seems to have disappeared. Oh no, here it is. Kind of wafting through the air here. Very faint. Maybe it's the door? It's extremely faint to see. There we go. I don't know why it's not showing up as bright as it usually is. There we go. Now I can kind of have an eye for it. Now I know what I'm looking for. You can see it more clearly when it's on the left in the shadow, but when it's in the daylight, forget it. Okay, here we go. Whistling in public always seems like just asking for trouble. It might be this guy. Or no, it's this way.
How is it the Duchessa does not feed him as well?
Over here? This guy?
What's that you wanted?
It's not this guy, he's just eating a baguette. This guy?
Did you say something? Your muttering speaks volumes.
Okay, where'd it go? Goes through here. Oh, is it going through the door? It's totally going through the door. I think. I don't know, it's too hard to follow in the daylight. Can I wait till nighttime? Oh no, it's going down this way. It's too freaking hard to follow in the daylight. Okay, a little bit of shadow here and there, I appreciate it, thank you.
I saw a dead man yesterday. Smelled funny and had no eyes.
This way.
Scent leads
here
to
we
this
go.
door. Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband.
You mean, not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Calm down, just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda! I know you're in there! You and that fancy pants of yours!
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
No kidding. Oh, and a night.
You rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the laugh's this?
Oh, now it looks like a threesome?
Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Can I actually this man? Yes, I can actually this man.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
You can maybe think about divorcing your wife later.
I don't know you, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment.
Alright, she needs to get dressed anyway.
All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Or they're gonna dry you out. I mean, who knows what stress this is actually doing to your body? It's some kind of magical... I mean, it's not necromancy, but, you know, it can't be good for you.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or two, 3 at the most.
Oh, he's begging now.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
I like the fig leaf.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
I mean, all they do is increase virility, so, I mean, he seduced Rosalinda on his own. So there's some to the idea of it just being a fig leaf, right? Am I totally in the wrong spot? No, I'm actually going there, okay. Oh, and it is actually way past time. I didn't even realize how late it was. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This has been Witcher 3. I'm PC Universe. You're PC Universe 2. I'm going to go hand in this quest. And then I'm going to go to Skellige and see what I can do in terms of getting some money. We apparently need a shit ton of it. Okay, well, let's go and turn this quest, and then I'll end the episode here.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiota's luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
I don't know how you're going to cast that back again, but alright, sure. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Witcher 3. I'm PC Universe, you're PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.